Hello, everybody. Adam Parks here with another episode of 5-Minute Pitch. Today, I am here with my longtime friend, Mr. Jeremiah Wheeler, who is the president of DRN Data, to tell us all about the incredible technology that they have and the new uses that they found for this incredible license plate technology to be used in the legal space for process serving, wage garnishment, and other ways of collecting and managing data regarding underlying consumers. Jeremiah, thank you so much for coming on today. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Adam. Look forward to chatting with you a little bit.
Absolutely. So you know how this series works. You've got 5 minutes to tell us all about DRN Data and the incredible products that your team has to offer. Ready, set, go.
So thanks, everybody, for tuning in to the 5-Minute Pitch. My name is Jeremiah Wheeler. I'm the president of DRN Data and MV Track, both wholly owned subsidiaries of Motorola Solutions. So DRN Data got its start back in 2009, and what we do is we gather a ton of location intelligence, and that is gathered through license plate reader technology that you see typically on toll roads, but we have these cameras and they're mobilely mounted on cars, and they're scanning in over 390 markets nationwide. And what they do is they collect pictures of the car, pictures of the license plate, date and time, and geo-stamped coordinates to tell you where we saw the car. And we're collecting anywhere from 150 to 200 million license plate reads on a monthly basis. And what that does is that creates a really good footprint of where people go, where they've been, where they park their car, all hours of the day and the night. And so what that does, as Adam stated, was it helps find people to serve them. It helps find people to collect on an asset or collect on a secured auto portfolio. We help right now many large lenders nationwide find roughly about 220,000 cars on an annualized basis using our data. And what we did over the last few years was we evolved the data side and married that data with the typical skip trace data that you would see. So all of your public records data, and that enables us to go outside of the auto space and collect data on and use data collected on people, basically. So if you think about credit card debt or medical debt or any type of debt that's unsecured, we can help you find that person based on where they're parking their car. And so if you think about it, you know, there's scoring aspects. So if you're looking at a portfolio to buy, we can help you. If it's a secured auto portfolio, we can tell you whether the car's still on the road. We have other ancillary data sets that can tell you whether it's been impounded, it's total loss or salvage, it's been exported out of the country. So there's a number of different data sets that we also tap into that will help you evaluate auto portfolios. But at the end of the day, it's all about finding people. And so when you talk about, you know, wage garnishments or suing people for past due debt, we can take and start with name, date of birth, social, and we can get all the way down to where they're parking their car. And interesting other data sets is we can pull phone numbers. We can also tap into what the best day of the week and time of the day to actually find that car at that location. So if you're sending a process server out there, make sure they go between these hours of the day because we never see the car there between these other hours. And so there's a variety of different use cases for the data. I mean, we sell it to the insurance space to help fight fraud, to help find stolen cars, to help, you know, reduce the cost of insurance on all of us. And so there's a lot of really good uses for the data that help the public safety of the country as well. So law enforcement uses it to help find bad guys. And so we're really proud of the data set that we've built, and we're really proud of the uses, and helps really keep that fair access to credit across the board. So we all know that the means to the end is collecting on the debt that we've accumulated out there, and so it's really important to have the right tools to do that.
150%. So from your perspective, what you guys have done is basically taken the license plate cameras that's being used by law enforcement and find a private use for those. So you've got those on repo trucks and random vehicles. I know quite often I see one of the vehicles drive through my office parking lot collecting license plate information. I know when we've run my own license plate, we actually found it inside here, my gated community. So someone had probably called for a tow truck. The truck had come through taking pictures of those license plates, and now that information was together. So can you walk everybody through, like we talked a little bit about the use for the unsecured network, but could you do a quick kind of run through of what that process looks like in the secured auto space? So a vehicle's identified, it's, how does that process work?
Yeah, so we use our sister company, MV is a nationwide repossession servicer. So a lender will actually give accounts to them, or they'll give them directly to DRN, and we will give the data back to that lender, and then the lender will feed it to its repossession service provider. Also, MV has a nationwide live pickup service that they can take on thousands upon thousands. They have about 450,000 accounts right now in the system being looked for, and it's called a real-time recovery. So as a camera car passes that car, it pops up and tells the driver, this car is out for repo, stop, check the boxes, make sure it's the right VIN plate, car, year, make, model, and that the order is still open. And then you can receive that order in your laptop in real time and pick up the car and drive away. And so it's a safer repossession in most senses of the word, because it's less interaction with the debtor, because you'll find them in parking lots all over the place, right? And you can stop, pick up the car, and drive away in seconds. And so that's the way the ecosystem works right now, with that 220,000 cars that we pick up annually.
Well, that's absolutely fantastic, Jeremiah. It sounds like you guys have taken this system for looking for secured auto and found so many different ways to use it. For those of you that are watching, if you want to learn more about Jeremiah's technology with DRN Data, you can go to drndata.com. There's a lot of information on the website that can walk you through all the different uses. You can also reach out to Jeremiah or someone from his sales team who'll be linked here below, where you can get a full demo of the platform itself. I can tell you, having gone through the demo myself, it really is a fantastic piece of technology, especially for those of us that are trying to locate individuals. If I remember from the webinar I had done with the DRN Data team a while back, people are rarely more than 90 feet away from their car. So it really does apply all of this license plate and secured auto technology into the unsecured space, especially as we're looking at opportunities for litigation, process service, garnishment, and all of those things. But in the short term, Jeremiah, thank you so much for coming on and chatting with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Adam. Looks forward to it.
Awesome. We'll see you again soon.
See ya.